This show is part of the Drowning Man Podcast Network. Visit drowningmanpodcasts.com.
Oh, but I was told by Lady Crumplebottom that you have silly fishes here. I am afraid we do not have silly fishes here, sir. This Crumplebottom has told you wrongly.
Excuse me, pardon me, I am the shopkeeper. I have it on authority that our new employee here has told you we do not have any silly fishes. Is that true?
That is true, and I am very, very hurt and very incensed that he would impugn the honor of Miss Crumplebottom in such a way.
I do apologize, but this employee is new and is in training. They shall be killed.
Oh, wonderful.
You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone. Did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Reserve episode recorded for Thursday, January 10th, 2019.
Hello!
Hey!
Yeah!
And welcome to Wasting All the Time,
A podcast.
Ghost Val. Oh, killed me.
You're welcome.
My name is Dave.
I'm John.
You get your liquids and I'm Cody, my ghosts.
And we are going to waste all of your time.
But I want liquids, actually.
Equal trade. John, what do you get?
This really sweet brandy.
Really sweet, like the surfer dude, like really sweet.
No, it's actually kind of sweet because it's distilled from wine.
Distilled from wine? Is that how they make brandy?
That's how they make brandy, yeah.
Oh, so I should not be shocked.
That is the way brandy is made.
Mm.
Get it?
Also a fine girl.
Yes, we've covered that.
I wonder if it would be good to be married to her.
Probably. But
like if in any way she would be a wife who is fine. Well, that's too much.
No, I don't think so. I liked how it made all the background hissing quieter.
Oh, okay. Well,
That was really cool.
oh, well, you're welcome then. I'm a brilliant engineer.
mm-hmm.
Poop, butt. Poop.
Hey, let's do that thing that we're here to do besides drink.
Oh, I got totally off rails there. We're going to waste all your time.
Yeah. Then I started talking about alcohol.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's kick things off in the only way we know how, which is...
What way is that?
Thusly. Twittershins.
Welcome to Twittershin Rapidballs. We're from the top, the twos of the turn. Anyway, we're on the top number 30 tweet ever. I feel like I pronounced most of those words, actually.
I was following.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Oh, I'll make sure I'm on the right. From Smiley. At Smileys. Or Smiles. I don't know how to pronounce that. I wonder who will be the first one to ever get their hands on my sticker. Dave.
Hey, what up at Smileys? Guess what? I'm thinking that Barnabas Crunch will be the first to get their hands on your stickers. Because, that Mr. Crunch, that evil Barney, he's a real stickler for stickers. And he knows all the secret paths into your heart.
What? That was the best kids show I've never seen. John, rebuttal.
So I think that the most likely outcome, due to narrative causality, is that Agnes Crumplebottom will get her hands on your sticker,
You know what I mean?
because she is the hero of this piece, can do no wrong, and again, due to the laws of narrative causality, she will eventually become victorious. Now, someone else may grab it first. There may be a little bit of a tussle, but Miss Crumplebottom will win in the end.
You got to bring it back around. It's like the narrative arc, hero's journey, all that fun shit. Number 2. Yeah, that's right. I said fun. From 3 Korean symbols, a sun and Cass in brackets at Symphonic BTS. You can read Korean. Please tell me what these say. Am I really going to spend 100 diamonds on a pack only to not get a single S or R card, John?
Yeah, you are, because that is the price that Agnes Crumplebottom set for those. You're just going to have to deal with not getting your S's or R's sometimes. That's the breaks. This is not a collectible card game. This is not Pokemon cards. This is not Magic of the Gathering. This is your bespoke Agnes Crumplebottom playing cards, and you're not going to get an S or an R most of the time.
What's the acronym? BACC. Yes, bespoke Agnes Crumplebottom cards. Got some back.
Crumplebottom is spelled with a K, actually.
Oh, so it's BAKC. It's good. We learned something today. Dave Rebuttal.
Hey, what up at Symphonic Beats? Guess what?
Oh, it looks like a face. Never mind, go ahead.
I would highly recommend that you do not spend 100 diamonds on a pack because you are not going to get an S or R, a single or a double. If you want S and R, go the sticker route. STICKER. See?
Sticker doesn't end with a C.
SC. Barnabas Crunch will see you through to the most happiest times possible without causing lethargy.
We've developed the worst British kids show ever. And the top #1 tweet, although I think I know where it's going, from Bobby, at Bobby, and a bunch of numbers that I can't be arsed to read. You just sort of say random stuff, don't you, Dave?
Hey, what up, Bobby? Guess what? I think you might be hitting upon the core of my approach to this sumptuous activity.
Sumptuous.
And you know what? That's all part of my subversive plans to undercut and overthrow the government. Take it from me, Barnabas Crunch, and stick it to the man.
Fiendish, yet wholesome.
Wait. Barnabas Crunch's laugh sounds like this.
Not a crunchy laugh. John Rebuttal.
So you should have probably learned by now that nothing that Agnes Crumplebottom does could be considered random. There is always a plan in place because she is just that sort of individual. She's like Mary Poppins, but with a really big gun.
She's not Mary Poppins, y'all. This has been a chronicling and delightfully creative episode of your station's local north of the river. When Barnabas didn't get into the Navy, like his brother Horatio Magellan, things just went south.
That's right. South for the winter.
Did you? Okay.
It took me a sec, but
That's his, apparently, like, that's his canonical name.
Really, Horatio Magellan.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Who?
He got into the Navy. He started off as a seaman, and worked his way up the ranks until he eventually was running his own ship. His brother.
Who?
What's the character you just came up with?
Barnabas Crunch?
And what's his brother's name? Horatio Magellan. He's in the Navy. He runs a ship. Who is in charge of a ship in the Navy?
A captain? Crunch.
Ooh, that was the long way around.
Holy shit.
I was like, what the?
Dave was this close to his angry "you're being stupid" face of like, what the hell? Why is this just random garbage you're spouting at me? Sorry, I've lost all British decorum. Oh.
Let's move it right along.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, I say we go fruitwards.
Well, now it's time to play Fruitwards. Fruitwards is a game we play utilizing cards of two kinds of colours. Red cards are nouns and green cards are adjectives. We will draw one card of each colour
That's
and
impressive.
improvise a scene inspired by these words. Dave, draw the cards.
Okay.
That was also something. Oh man.
Oh, I haven't done that voice in a long time.
Yeah, I can't really do it anymore.
Shut up, Russian bass.
I've
Go
been-
sing like a D below the staff, jerk. Right? That's how that works.
Something like that.
Fry us up a nice note.
It's not pretty, but it's real. All right. I will do what you request. Elected performance.
Tom, I don't know if you've seen the latest polls, but it's looking more and more like we're going to be doing the Cyrano tonight instead of the big M.
We haven't been practicing for that. We have to change out the costumes and redo the lights.
Right. It's just that, Cyrano is just polling way ahead in these audience surveys, and so we're gonna have to go with that.
Okay, I mean, how recent are the polls? Maybe these are old data and we can get some new stuff.
This just came in. It's it's today's it's today's NBC Washington Post poll.
Oh,
It's the gold standard.
yeah, that's okay. That's rough. What's the drift? What's the plus or minus?
Plus or minus? It's not. You're not gonna like it.
I asked for it.
Cyrano is up by 7.
7.
Yeah, so well
7.
outside margin of error.
7. This is okay. Oh, first of all of our consultants, we need to fire them because nobody prepared me for this.
Okay,
Nobody saw this sweep coming. Just fire all of the. You know what? You intern,
Yeah.
come here.
Uh-huh.
Go fire all of our consultants.
Yes, sir.
Do it. Oh.
Yeah. No, I've been going through the data, and it's looking like not being able to say the name of our preferred play is really impacting us in the race.
The voters are so uninformed. That's the point. That's the whole deal.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah. No, I know. The Scottish play, though,
Yeah.
it's
I
kind of
hate democracy. I hate it. Back when theater was a dictatorship, that was the day. That was the life.
Hello. How's it? How's everyone going in here?
We are going well.
It's a little tense.
I gotta say, I'm very excited for my debut tonight.
Oh, you haven't told him?
No, I came to you first.
I appreciate
you're,
that.
You're the
What?
director.
Yeah. You're here
What's
now.
going on here?
Monty, can you can you do a French accent by any chance?
I can try. Fromage.
That's good. No, it's good. Keep going.
An omelette. I don't think I can.
Okay.
I can barely do the Scottish.
Well, do me a favor. Try this nose on real quick.
All right.
I mean, he looks okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Can we?
Maybe we can make it work.
What if we do a press statement about how Cyrano is anti? What do people like?
Cyrano now.
Okay, so we just got the new polling in, and it's looking like the Big M is not going to make it.
No.
No.
Hold on.
It's looking
We're
like
talking about the same thing, right?
Scottish play. Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like it's not polling as well as we thought it would be.
We did a lot of
You are
push.
telling them which one it is, aren't you?
Well, we're not able to say that word.
Yeah.
But in print, it's fine, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the print media is pretty dead now.
That's fitting, don't you think?
He's
Like
being
there's a lot of
philosophical.
death in Macbeth.
Oh, God damn it. Well, that's it. We're all going to die now. We're all going to die.
Okay. Well,
This is it. Thank you.
oh, look at that.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Monty.
Well, there was a whole bunch of dead interns out there just a minute ago.
I can barely do the Scottish. That got me. I really wanted to see how long I could push you into trying to do a Scottish guy doing a French accent. It's like, no, keep going. Keep trying.
I wanted to come in with a Scottish accent, and I realized it's been a long time since I've tried, and without like trying first and like honing it in, I was just like sitting here in silence going, how do I do it? Time to enter. Let's try.
Ach, laddie. Ah, shit. Also, thank you for being the disposable intern.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right.
Seriously, Fruitwards?
How about Miraculous Holiday? I'm straining to think of some real life related thing, but because miracles aren't real, I'm having this real difficulty.
Water to wine. Get your water to wine. Only $25 a bottle. Get your water to wine. Right over here.
Hey there, yeah.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Doing all right.
Yeah.
So I've got a big jug of water here.
Yeah.
And I just have some questions.
Hit me all you got. This is fantastic. It's all natural. It's organic, non-GMO. Fantastic. Water to wine. You're going to love it.
Okay, so what kind of wine are we talking about?
This is, you're going to be a well wine. Your standard red.
Red. Okay,
Yeah.
red wine. Like a varietal or...
Sure, you know what? Yeah, if you want a varietal, that's what it is. You want a blend? That's also what it is.
Okay, varietal is a blend.
Sure. See, I was right twice in a row.
Okay, so I was kind of hoping to more something along the Pinot spectrum.
Oh, okay. You want the fancy stuff. You want the upper end. That's going to be a little bit more. That's because it's
Okay.
specialty.
What kind of more are we talking about?
We're talking about, it's a 10% increase per bottle that you get of the upgraded wine.
Oh, per bottle?
Per bottle, yeah. It's a service. It's a
Don't you
service.
just wave your hand over
Hey.
the thing? And
Hey, you know what? You're not just buying a bottle of wine. You're
Right.
buying years of practicing miracles.
Okay, right. But it's just that, like, it seems like when you are doing it,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter if you're doing it over a 10-gallon jug
Mm-hmm.
or a, 750 milliliter
Oh, and that one metric.
bottle.
Yeah. Did you just tell an opera guy, hey, it doesn't look that hard when you're up there just singing on stage? You don't matter if you sing a high note or a low note? No. He sings, and you pay him for his troubles. That's what you're paying me for. Water, the wine, I got a rate, I got a business to run. Are we doing this or not?
Oh, I guess we're doing it.
All right. The Pinot.
Yeah, the Pinot.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah,
Hey.
Yeah, what's up? Give me
Hey.
just a second.
You remember me from earlier?
Yeah.
I came in with the jugs, and
Yep.
you had a claim that you turned the water into Chianti.
Mm-hmm. It's, people, you got a bad rap. It has a little Wicca thing on the bottom, and people love it.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
it's
sell the Wicca
just,
things. You can't have any of those.
Last time I checked, Chianti is a red wine.
Yeah.
And this is pretty much clear.
Well, I mean, how red? How red are we talking here? Like, it's red. Red's on a spectrum. It can be red. It can be kind of red. It can be pink. It can be lightish pink. What do you got? What do you want? What do you want from me? Did you drink it already? No refunds.
I had a sip.
Uh-huh.
Did he make it into rosé or something? My mistake.
It tasted very much like water.
Uh-huh. See, that's what you get.
Oh.
These people up here, these guys who don't know their wines. They're not connoisseurs. They think, oh, this tastes pretty thin, but they can't understand the complexities.
Well, I don't like
Did you
how
get oak? Did you get, like, harvest berries?
I feel like you're attacking me, and all I wanted to say was that I think you missed the bottle.
No. Really? No. I don't miss bottles. Well, where's the rest? Okay, do you got the rest of the bottles and the one missed bottle? Allegedly missed bottle?
Well, the other ones are fine.
Okay. Well, how do I know you're not just bringing me another bottle of water? You want the freebie? Look at this guy wanting the freebie. Can you believe this guy? This guy's
Well-
about to get a whole 750 milliliter jug of Pinot Grigio, and you're over here wasting my time.
The
No,
Pinot Noir.
no,
Pinot Noir.
Oh,
Because otherwise you can't really tell.
one joke.
I liked that character.
Thank you.
good.
That was a lot of.
The huckster.
I
Okay.
found myself constantly wanting to undercut him.
Mm-hmm. Because he feels like a shyster. He feels like a shyster. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. It's close enough to my own voice too that I don't have to really strain anything.
Mm. How about ancestral weapons?
Well, son, it is now time for me to pass on to you this sacred item that has been in our family for countless generations.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'm ready.
Yes. I
My
really,
man.
What?
No, Ed.
This is considered to be one step on the road to manhood. Usually it's sort of a culminating step, but in our case, seeing as how I'm not going to be in town on the day that the all-devouring darkness arrives, and you will be, we're going to just call this step 1 instead of step 37 or whatever it was in my day.
Okay.
So here you are. This is it.
It's heavy.
Right? Yes, it is. It is. It carries the weight of the world
Wow.
on its
I can lift
Shining
the
hilt.
whole world.
Yes, do think of it that way.
I can carry the world on what's this sword? Is that what it is?
Well, yes, it's the family sword. Been in our family for generations. I thought I did this
I'm
bit
gonna put
right.
a world on my sword and carry it
No, you don't. Don't want to do that.
like an apple on a switch knife.
No, please do not stab the world with the sword.
But it's right here.
No, don't do that. No, stop. No.
It's tough.
All right. So you're only supposed to stab the all-devouring darkness with that sword. You're not supposed to pound it tip first against flagstones.
Well, all right. I guess that's a good instruction for before I do that.
Theocrates, is he ready?
Well, he's got the sword.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
He's got the sword.
I've got a
Right.
new Norse
What about the
sword.
other 36 steps?
Right. Well, we're having to accelerate things
I
a little
can
bit.
do that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Theocrates, what have you done? This.
8, 9,
What is he doing?
12,
What have you done to our
13, 14,
civilization?
15,
Look, it's not my
16,
fault that the all-devouring darkness doesn't call ahead.
21,
Nope.
22,
This should have been
23,
prepared
24,
ages ago.
25,
This has been
26,
foretold
27,
that it's
28,
coming.
29,
He's still-
30,
He's
Theocrates.
11.
He's 11?
30,
He's 11 years old.
He's supposed to be of age. The
35,
prophecies speak of manliness.
36. I just took 36 steps and it was like a mile.
God damn it, Dave. How do you do that? Also, sorry, I know you were British, but I went with the Greek name because
That's fine.
I didn't know what else to do.
That's fine. There have been so many movies and series and such where
It was like a mile.
characters that should not have English accents had English accents.
I'm so glad, Dave, that you committed to the whole 36. I was really happy. Theocrates.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alrighty.
wow.
Well,
That was great.
that was a lot of fun. But now
But now what, Dave?
we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back right after this. Want to contact the show? Well, get out your pen and paper and let's remember the hand cramping that is writing. First of all, you can go to wastingallthetime.com/contact and you can submit questiones and listener suggested scenes there. If you just want to send us an email, you can go to timewastepod@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter @timewastepod, Facebook at facebook.com/timewastepod, or you can text or call us on the hotline at area code 916-235-3337. How's your thumb hanging in there? Is it burning yet? Handwriting, I remember that. Anyway, reach out to us. We love to hear from you. Now let's move on with the show. Oh, he says yes.
Just to all three. All right, John, do you want back or feet? Do
Sorry?
you want back or feet?
I already sent him a t-shirt, so I think that covers the back rub.
Speaking of back, we're back.
Yay!
All right. We're just having fun with our folks over in Discord there.
Yep.
Patrons.
Our
We love
awesome
you.
patrons in our awesome Discord
Mm-hmm.
who make this worth doing.
All right. Let's move it right along to our next segment.
Oh boy.
And here it goes.
It's the Improv Game of the Week. Well, every other week, I choose an improv game and we try to play it.
Oh, we
and
try.
this week's improv game is Pundit Show.
Yes.
Been a while.
3 players. One player is a political pundit and host of a nightly cable news show, and the others play guests on the show. The show takes place in 4 parts. Part 1 is a short monologue delivered by the pundit, introducing a political news story and offering some commentary. Part 2 is an interview with the first guest, a politician or expert connected to the news story. Part 3 is an interview with the second guest, who is a politician, expert, or pundit with a view opposite that of the first guest.
Yeah.
Part 4 is a panel discussion / shouting match between all 3 players. The pundit is encouraged to be extremely partisan, commiserating with guests that share their viewpoint and berating guests with opposing views.
All right.
The satirical implications of this game are so fun. Satire.
Would it be possible for our folks listening in to give us a suggested topic for this pundit show?
Show de los panditos. Show de los panditos.
Oh.
Nuclear-powered electronic animal companions. Nipiak.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Trunchant. I'm your host, Bill Prater. Today we're talking about something that really hits home to all of us parents out there. All these kids' toys, back in the day, they used to be powered by good old-fashioned American batteries, but not anymore. Day after day, newer and bigger toys are being introduced that are powered entirely by nuclear fission, and that is making them last a really long time. Great idea, right? Well, not if you think about the potential for a kid to break open a toy and get to the power source. And that's what happened to my little Billy. He's not so little anymore. Anyhow, I've brought on some guests to talk about this very important topic of nuclear-powered children's toys, particularly the animal companion variety. And we're going to get to the bottom of this. For and against. On the for, we have Louis Pasteur III, who comes from a great line of scientific minds, and he is arguing in favor of nuclear-powered animal companions for children. Louis, welcome to the program.
Hello, how are you?
Hi.
So,
Go ahead and talk about how great or terrible, whichever one you believe in.
well, it's a very safe kind of a technology at this point. It is fully self-contained. There is no waste byproduct. We have eliminated that. It all recycles within itself. It's very efficient, and there's no real way that any of the little tykes can get to the, how you say, power source. And really, this whole moral panic that you are having right now is wildly overblown, according to the science of it all. I believe it is just not. It is a function of you not understanding the whole science.
Okay, I think that's where you piss a lot of people off right there. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but back in the day, we used to use these disposable toxic materials that were a choking hazard.
Yeah.
And you would put them into the toy, it would run for a couple months, and then you'd have to take them out, and you didn't know exactly what to do with them after that, because you heard somewhere you're not supposed to just throw them away. Wasn't that better, objectively?
No, it was not.
Okay.
It was highly wasteful, much more dangerous than the technology we are dealing with in these cases. And also, there was always the chance that if you left them in the device too long, they would begin leaking their battery acid outside, and they would completely ruin the very application.
It's sort of like its own warning system. Safety first. I have one more point before I bring in my next guest.
All right.
Chernobyl. All right. Now,
I would like to respond to Chernobyl.
I'm sorry, you've already used too much time. Coming in on the anti-nuclear children's toys, we have Frank Boslett, who comes to you from the land of toy manufacturers.
That's what I do.
Now, I remember when you were leading outspoken proponent of keeping batteries.
An
And
American staple. Yeah.
You got fired and run out of the industry for it. Isn't that correct?
That is absolutely 100% correct.
And just to be clear, you have a personal vendetta against nuclear-powered children's toys because of how it ruined your temporary career.
Only the most professional of personal vendettas. Yes.
That's right. Oh, what a great guest. All right,
I'm
go
the
ahead.
best. I'm the best guest.
Lay it down.
One of the most significant downsides to these freakish science fiction abominations is they're destroying American jobs. American jobs are to make batteries.
That is a great point.
It is the best point.
Now, I got to say, I've been alive for 35 years.
Doesn't look it.
I can't think of a single person I've ever met who makes nuclear fuel.
Exactly. So already this movement is taking jobs away from America. It's trying to sink the GDP. It is trying to put people on the streets. That's what they want. Oh, I can barely do this with a straight face. That's what they want. It's ridiculous. And so they're trying to just say, hey, Americans, we don't want you to work. We want nuclear magic, whatever, to work with your kids instead of you working with them.
Now, Louis, I think you're going to find this is difficult to counter.
Hola, Frank. Yes, I can understand the economic anxiety regarding
Can you, though?
the possible implications of this new industry. However, there is a large program currently active in which we have been going to the various battery factories and retraining all the staff workers there to be able to work with the new nuclear to retrain them into this new industry. And it's been very successful so far.
Frank, look, man, some of these people, some of these Americans have been making batteries for generations. They don't want to do something new.
Our conversion rate is roughly 95%.
Your conversion rate?
Yeah.
You're converting people?
Yeah, we are taking people who are trained for one job and we are converting those skills over to a new job.
So they come into your program, so-called, red-blooded Americans making batteries, making things that power the nation.
Yeah, and we re-educate them.
And you turn them into people who don't make batteries anymore.
Well, it depends on how you define a battery.
That's what I'm talking about.
We could say that these new
Depends on what you call a battery.
Well, yes,
Wow.
if we are
Now
just
we're doing
talking about
European wordplay.
a thing
That's
that
ridiculous.
powers a device with some kind of a power source, then these new military nuclear
will not
reactors.
accept this kind of relativistic bullshit on my program, Frankie.
No, I'm
Okay.
Frank. He's Louis.
Hola,
That's
I am
fine.
Louis.
I understand that you're upset, and sometimes facts change when you're
Louis
upset.
just said, hola.
That's Canadian.
I'm shutting this down.
Remember, kids, facts change when you're upset.
We'll be right back.
God damn, that hurt to say. It was agonizing. Thanks a lot, MJB.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, god dang. Every time. Because it almost sounds convincing. Someone would listen to that and go, yeah, American jobs. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to beat myself up.
Yeah, it's amazing how much of punditry is just saying shit.
Seriously. Swole. It's that swole right arm. Or maybe left arm. I'm not sure.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I need an objective fact.
that was Pundit Show.
Dave, give me an objective fact.
That was
right.
Pundit Show. That's an objective fact.
Okay, there we go.
Here is another one.
Something to ground me in reality.
We're going to move it right along to the final segment. And it goes a little something
Like what?
like this.
Oh, thanks.
Welcome to Cody's Words of Wisdom. Soak up the knowledge.
So now anytime those muscle fibers get attached to one another, you're going to find that those little streams start running down the rivers. The ripples are way bigger than you can see with the naked eye, so take that paintbrush and just stick it right in both those little pots. None of them are going to be any kind of liquid anymore, so you got to pop it in the microwave for about 45 eons, and when those things pop out, they're going to be toasty, they're going to smell amazing, they're going to smell like peanut butter. I'm not really a fan of peanut butter when you put it in a trebuchet and try to launch it 300 meters over 500 kilometers, but if you put that grass blade where it goes, the lawnmower is going to start up just fine. Any of the petrol that goes in there, you're going to think to yourself, petrol didn't come from Canada, it came from dinosaurs. Dinosaurs didn't move to Ethiopia until they were 47 million years old, and I can't touch on any of that because if the government's going to come find down, they're going to find me, they're going to file my taxes, they're going to file my forms, they're going to say, hey, listen, dude, look at any of this. It's not anything you're allowed to touch and talk about. The ink is red. It's red. You're not allowed to touch it. You can't backspace over it. Once you backspace over red ink, it turns into baseballs. Baseballs are things you can't put through a printer or a 3D printer, but you can put it through a 4D printer, and that's how they get you. They find out those 4D printers are things that you spent $400,000 on, more than the GDP of Russia. Russia isn't even a real place. They sold it to Crimea, and now it's Crimean Russian bridges with architecture that figures out how many spindly spines it can go up through the post. I didn't build that chain link fence, he said to me, but I said I don't speak Russian, but he didn't speak Russian. It was Crimean, but also it was Australian, which I don't tell you is a language. It is. It's a 17th century language that people wrote down for murder. That took it out of me.
That was a flow.
Good job.
Thank you.
Flow of-
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. Yes,
I don't know.
that is correct.
That was my favorite.
Thank you. Oh man. Whew. I need a sandwich.
Well, we can do one better than that.
What can you do, Dave?
A burrito.
Let the record reflect that Dave promised me a burrito.
Okay, I'll hold to that.
All right. So noted. I remember that.
Yeah. So moved.
So moved. Damn it. That was it.
All right. Well,
My lips are a little tingly.
as Cody's lips have become a little bit tingly, John's machine is running a little low on juice, and I just can't be bothered to care anymore.
Anymore.
This is the end of this episode.
Oh,
If there was
that's how that
anything
works.
about this particular episode that you liked a lot, please let us know about it.
How can they do that, Dave? How can they do that?
Head on over to wastingallthetime.com/vote and put in the episode and scene that you thought was good.
And if there was anything that you really didn't like, say anything that like just you heard it and it made you just so angry, so mad, you can go ahead and tweet that feedback to me at Jay Hansen himself, and I promise to never check it.
So let the hate flow. Let the hate flow. That was close. That was good.
I wasn't sure what you were referencing.
It was Star Wars. I think he says let the hate flow
Until
through you.
You said through you, and then I was like, oh, okay, I could have predicted that, but I didn't.
Release your hatred and strike me down.
Yes.
That's Emperor Palpatine. That's actually, I don't know that actor. I don't know who does that. I should look that up.
Ian McDiarmid.
McDiarmid?
Yeah.
That's a made-up name.
They're all
that
made-up
someone
names.
did a long time ago. Alrighty. Well, the boy Howdy got in the habit of making up names, and it cost him his life. He is dead now.
Thank God.
All right. Well, if there's anything else, it's too late.
I'm free.
So until next time, my name is Dave.
I'm John.
Oh, I'm Cody. I was looking up things to prove John wrong.
And we wasted all the time. Bon voyage.
Good night, folks.
Shit. Right.
Congratulations. You've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
The of Ireland. Yeah, as long as you like.
Move it.
How audible is that?
Real Audible.
Oh, really?
RealAudible.com. Use offer code Cody.
I want my name to be an offer code. Audible.com. Offer code. Sorry, I said to see what
You're trying to make your voice low again.
shut up. Shut up.
Embrace
You're a dick.
your natural resonance.
It's not
where it lays.
I hate it. It's so dumb. Look, listen. It's that high. It's so dumb. It's awful. Can't stand it. What were we doing?
I'm trying to teach you to be you.
Shut up. I don't want to be me.
All right.
I'm going to be me with a Bryce voice. All right. All right. That's enough drinking for this show. He lied.
Wow, wasn't that show we both just listened to good? Hi, I'm Seth of the Jack Jackson Podcast. Let me tell you about another casted pod you may enjoy. Jack Jackson Noir. In each episode of Jack Jackson, you'll follow the adventures of the titular detective along with other recurring characters. His assistant Kitty, Victor's 6-year-old, the villainous Rube Goldberg, roving packs of feral lumberjacks, secret cults and their bendy, twisty daggers, a landlord, Canadians, and a variety of many others. Each episode delivers a new film noir mystery accompanied by sound effects, historic events, and pop culture references. Some right, most wrong. It's a unique improv comedy experience with a touch of nostalgia. So grab your whiskey, light up a Spuds brand doctor-approved cigarette, and get ready for another crime-busting episode of Jack Jackson Noir, in which Jack takes on his toughest case yet.